All right, hello everyone. Sorry I'm late. I just had to do some stuff. Okay, okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at the leaderboard. Let's go ahead and take a look at the leaderboard. I already fell off the overall. Obviously, it's very clear that when you take a break and actually sleep and rest up, you do um, drop in ranks. Uh, Last I checked was when I first cleared it, it was rank 70, and then in the middle of yesterday when I played, I checked I fell to rank 89 from 70, and let's see where I'm at right now. 103. So I fell from the top 100. Okay, so my my screen here on the left showing that I just logged on like about 10 minutes ago, and so this is what it is. Yeah, even my stream time says 8 minutes. So anyway, I haven't started anything today, so this is my log, and let's go ahead and begin. So I fell all the way to rank 103. So on my push attempt, first try, uh, all of them from 101, 103, 105, 107, 109, 110, 111, 112, and 113 were all first tries, and obviously anything before that were also first tries. But I just want to mention the ones past 100. And I don't do any augments. They're all zero augments. The gear has been uh, improving over time. And so, just to take a look before I push the 114, let's take a look at the gear again. So I'm still waiting for augments on this restraint before I change the dexterity. I'm waiting for a different ancient helmet so that I can switch this back to area. And I now have an all resist boots from last night, which is what I'm going to be using for today's push. So that is the latest upgrade that I got. It didn't actually roll very high all resist, um, but that's the very first all resist one, and I'm happy at least Kadala finally gave that to me. I don't think any other gear changed. Nope, no changes, no changes, no changes. I'm still looking for something. I did actually get a new Wraps of Clarity, but I'm not using it yet because it's an all resist version, and I can't drop any more Vitality at this point in time because I'm still very, very low Paragon. So there's no way I'm going to use more all resist, granting that I'm already using an all resist helmet. Helmet has a chance to give you up to 1000 Vitality, so if the helmet is already an all resist, why would your bracer be able to do it, right? It's just, yeah. And then this came from the end of the first failed two-man GR115 that was very difficult. It was like an Oryx nightmare. And then I'm still looking for a new Dawn. This is the best Dawn out of like maybe 8 total Dawns from the start to to when I got this. It was like 8 Dawns because all my other Dawns that I've gotten has always been aside from the one previously used was 62, all the new ones, even from the past 2 days on top of the 8 before this, were all like 50 something and under 60s. Anyway, and then I'm using Vanishing Powder like I always have. I have my Vault because this is no longer Season 25 with the Sliver of Terror and uh, needing you to do cooldown, uh, boost of damage, and damage reduction. So I'm doing that. Alright, so let's check our setup, check our gems. Am I ready to go? I think I can go one more before spending, or maybe it's just like almost there. Let me just drop this so that it's not so imbalanced. And then let's go. I'm not gonna bother warming up. So as you can see, because in the two man we tried 115, so my highest unlocked is 115 because we did manage to do um uh basically we managed to do the 114 but not the 115. So when you do two man 114, it unlocks 115. But I have been pushing as though it wasn't a group unlock, so all my pushes have been placed as though I unlocked them myself. So I went from uh, basically 75, 78, like that, and so on because I went under and no deaths and whatnot. And then uh, as soon as I hit the hundreds, it was every two jump. And then as soon as I hit 109, it was only a one jump. So I did 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, and then now 114. Yeah, I did say 111, right? I I'm already I guess I'm just in that mode already that I just assume that it's understandable that I do one at a time now. So here we go. 114. Oh, this looks fun. Grotesques. Let's use the Oculus Ring. Wow, I'm actually getting hurt. Oculus Ring. What is that elite though? I know it's frozen, nightmarish, something something. What is it? I can't see. I'm too busy. I can't see. Doesn't really matter. Okay, Thunderstorm, obviously, and Horde. Okay. Alright, so I'm behind time. Let's keep going. Oculus Ring. Oculus Ring. The the most of the pain it comes from Lacuni Huntresses. Alright, the yellow's finally almost down. Okay, yellow down. Next up, it's a double zombies. Double zombie blues. Yeah, I'm trying to reveal as little of the map as possible. This is a little different from group play. In group play, depending on what pylon you get, the first pylon will dictate how much you're supposed to pull. This is the first attempt. It's looking pretty good. I just need to see more. Let's go ahead and see more. Okay, I pulled another blue. Okay, so one of them is a shielding. Now that some density has cleared, that's why I pulled more. Wow, it's getting painful. Most of it is the electrified, actually. And of course, the Lacuni Huntress. Oh wow, I got procced. Damn. Alright, nice. I decided to reveal finally, and it got me a shield. So let's go ahead and do more. Alright, let's pop it. Ooh, missile dampening. Sweet. Perfect. Alright, alright, alright. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go ahead and use this opportunity. First try, first try. Let's go. Easy. Oculus Ring. Alright, let's keep going. Yep, I know that I haven't killed the other yellow, by the way. Alright, let's go ahead and come back. Alright, let's go ahead and pull more. Alright. This monster type is so good. Okay. Both down. There we go. Let's go next. Channeling. Spinner. The only problem is that this mob types are really bad. So I need to clean up fast. Why do I have to get this boss? After all that. It's bad. Okay. Anyway, I didn't get a good second pylon. That was pretty annoying. I was pretty confident on the first floor because I knew that the shield was really good. And then I was trying to take advantage of the missile dampening because some of the mob types, such as a serpent, would be really hard to take down. And so I was gonna be lack of damage for specifically that serpent elite yellow. Especially if you keep going around and around, he's gonna hurt really bad after the shield's gone. So, and then if he disappears, like what he did, then you're just gonna lose damage anyway. So I wanted to use some missile dampening to deal some damage, and so I left the missile dampening up. Um, but then the Spider Elite boss was actually really healthy still, which is why I also took a little too long, even though that was the ideal first floor. Shield was one of the best in that situation where I actually pulled 5 elites on myself. But in any case, I got it done first try. So let me go ahead and sort and spend, and then we'll go from there. So that was the 114, and since I we managed to do a 114 2-man, I presume that I would have, you know, done this 114 pretty much not with ease, but relatively easily. Most of the issue there was single target damage. I just lack single target damage. This is the multi-shot version. Need more of those. Let's go ahead and gamble. 36, 2 of 36. Come on. Come on. Okay, fine. That's fine. The main 2 gems to 115. That is fine. I'm glad. Alright, let's go ahead and find ourselves some pools to treat ourselves. That's one pool. That's two. And we can go back. Alright. So, that 114 went down. Let's see where we ended up. Rank 79. So from 103 back to 79. And I would have probably gotten to rank uh 77 if if I had a better pylon, the second pylon, I would I would be around 76, 77. But that first floor was already very amazing because I lack damage already. for elites specifically, but that was like one of the most dense um, floor 1 and floor 2 I've ever seen. So that was interesting. That was very interesting. All right. Now, I'm going to try the 115, but I have a feeling that it might break my first try attempt because from that 114, the Rift Guardian being that terrible, uh, my 115 is going to be very crazy difficult if I get a very difficult Rift Guardian. So basically, it comes down to uh, Rift Guardian time spent, as well as obviously before even leading to the Rift Guardian, you have to have optimal stuff. Now, once again, I only got the shield and channeling for that play. I even actually tried to sneak a second pylon, but for some reason, the number of density kills did not net me that second, even though I clearly went 50%. I even wanted to guarantee 50% by going a little over, and apparently, for some reason, there was not a second pylon on the first floor. I was really hoping for a second pylon on the first floor so that I can actually kill the elites faster, depending on what it is, and whether I can make an even bigger play by doing a certain strategy where if it was power, I would actually save it for the Rift Guardian. So it was just difficult to manage. But I think that if I do get the right if I do get the right pylons, the 115 is possible. So let's just take a look at the gear after the completion. I guess I forgot to do that, but let's go ahead and do it. There's not too many changes from last time, except the boots right here that I mentioned. I didn't get very high vitality, which is what I want, as well as all resist. I know that when you talk about all resist, 10 more feels so like greedy, but it's quite a lot. And then the armor roll not being closer to 500 is also not very good. And this is an untouched stat. So, untouched pair of boots. So there's a possibility that I would most likely touch the vitality. There's a very high possibility, but I'm just gonna leave it as it is because right now all my paragons are vitality anyway, so I don't have to necessarily touch this. No change, no change, no change, no change. Not using the all res version yet. No change, no change. So let's go ahead and try the 115 because in the chat I just finished the 114 first try and it was Stone Singer in the chat. I could actually turn. Oh yeah, the chat is there. Let me just scroll, scroll, scroll so that it's visible on the screen. Okay, and I went to Leoric uh, and um, and Southern Highlands for 2 pools. All right, here we go. Seats change the Dark Heart from finding pools. Let's try the 115. Here we go. Okay, blue to start. Ghost and smaller spiders. Okay. Okay. Let's try to group them more together. Oculus ring. Oculus ring. Oculus ring. Oculus ring. I see a charger. Oculus ring. I saw that charge. Oculus ring. This is a better position. Oculus ring. Oculus ring. Oculus ring. Oculus ring. That last blue. Alright. Alright, this is difficult. That's a moon clan. I'm considering skipping. It's 1/3 down though. Alright, it's too late to skip now. So let's go ahead and deal with it. Saw the charge. Don't get charged. Use this Oculus ring. Alright, they're down. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Another blue. Conduit. Okay. Is there anything else? Okay. Alright, let's scatter them. Scatter them. Okay. Let's make it tight. Let's make it tight. Okay. I'm gonna go get it. Alright, alright. Okay. Double engage. It's a bit too far if I wanted to make a bigger play, but I wonder if this is worth it. It's a Waller. Let's not bother. I mean, if they follow me, great. Okay, there's the power. Okay. Okay, that's the end. Get this yellow. They followed me, so that's right. Clear this one. That's right. Go next floor. Okay, okay. We have a game. We have a game. Floor 2 is awesome. We have a game. Oops, took that grotesque explosion. Alright, let's go. You can follow me. I'll just potion up there. Use the ring since it's still safe. Now it's not. Okay, okay. Yep, I did a 114 just now first try, and now this is 115 first try right after. Very nice. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm always wondering how many kills I'm getting, and I'm not getting my pylon. So, oh well. Ah, dang it. Back to the overall, and higher than yesterday. Well, actually, no, 899 was that thing, but so it's not higher, but back to the overall. 116, 116. Oh, come on. Should have given me the 110. Yeah, so yesterday I pushed 113, I got to 899 and rank 70, and then I fell 30 ranks and 7 ranks on the other side, and then later in the night I checked again, I fell 30 rank I fell off the overall, and then I fell 30 ranks on the thing all the way down, and then uh today I checked I was 103, and then just now I did the 114, and then it was rank 79. So we will find out where I end up now on the specific. Let's go get some pools. Let's see where the rest are. That's one. That's two. Okay, fast. Awesome. Let's check. So that was a 115, 1256. See, my 114 was a 1427 because I didn't get a second pylon that was more useful. The first pylon was a shield, the second one was a channeling. So it wasn't conduit or power for the 114. And then in this 115, it was a conduit and then a power. But I had to use them in different ways. And then the two elites that actually followed me half of for like 1/3 of the map, I actually managed to find them and position them for my power to kill three elites. So that bought me some time. And then just now I killed a lot of grotesque and lacunae slashers, and I thought I could reveal a third pylon. Um, that was either a shield or something, and I didn't see it. I guess I didn't kill enough. So, but in any case, I did that, and I knew it was going to happen that a 114 would be harder than a 115 if the pylons, you know, match up for myself. So let's see my specific first. Rank 60! That's a nice number. Went from 79 to 60 after the 114 to the 115. Rank 60. Awesome. So that's my helmet, my shoulder, my first pair of ancient gloves that I still haven't seen a better one yet. Well, I mean there are better non-ancient ones technically for cooldown, but I've stuck with this the whole time. I haven't augmented, so I've not moved away, or I'm still deciding if I want to keep the cooldown just for a flex, like a semi-flex version, and then I'm using vitality here instead of area that I first rolled because my helmet switched from a non-ancient to an ancient, and the ancient one doesn't give me vitality. So I moved the vitality to my Valas as well as the vitality from my pants to my Valas. So my Vala is holding the vitality roll for both my helmet and pants. So even though sure the pants wouldn't really have vitality because you want more hungering arrow damage, but because I'm at this paragon, I can't keep sacrificing vitality because I'll get one shot, burst, and proc when I do either mistime my vengeance or even smokescreen, vanishing powder or whatever, or if I pull that many on a screen, you can imagine that if you have a lower health pool, um already, that you're gonna get burst to proc the cheat death. This was my most recent upgrade that I got from last night, or I mean earlier yesterday afternoon probably, from Kadala. I finally got an all resist version. Belt no change. Even though I have an ancient one that is a 188%, but I just can't go 10% lower without any augments. No change to the chest, no change to this 53 crit hit damage squirt necklace that I'm hoping for a better one today. I was hoping for a better one yesterday, but it turned didn't pop up. I did get also an all resist version, ancient Reps of Clarity with a 47%. So it's a 2% increase on legendary passive, but I'm still not using it because I cannot drop any more vitality, just like what I mentioned in the last minute. This focus ring, as I mentioned, I actually got this focus finally. I was struggling with focus. I got this focus from the night before where we did two-man GR 115 and failed it because it was like an Oryx nightmare instead of an Oryx dream. So it was a very, very difficult 115 on the first try. In fact, the second try we split up and did better than the first try, even though we failed the second try as well. This dawn was like probably my eighth dawn out of the first set of dawns that were the only better one before this was a 62% reduced cooldown, even though obviously we want 63 plus. Now that we don't have Sliver Terrors to help out for anything under 63. But this is a better one because it has the default 22 area and 8 cooldown. And I am using Vanishing Powder, like I said. I am not a special recipe user, and I have my vault again back as I did since the PTR 2.6.9, and I've been using Vault in God DH for a long time to make bigger pylon plays, vaulting to pylons, vaulting to Oculus Ring, any missed time jailed or whatever. So this is my setup, and I'm so happy that I got my 115 and rank 60. So let's go back to the overall. I was at 970 when I popped up. I think I just fell a few ranks just now. I believe it was a 970, right? Let me go scroll up in the chat log. Does it say it? No. In any case, I saw 170. Yeah, yeah. I thought I saw the 970, but I guess I can relook at the at the VOD. But in any case, 970, 975, pretty much same thing. Okay, so I'm really happy that I got my 114, 115, and I did that exactly in within the first hour of my stream. So that's a good log. I mean, sure, 1 hour seems long, but I was discussing some stuff as well, and so on and so on. Each one took about 14 minutes, 14, 13 minutes, and then I did a lot of discussion. So from the start to the finish, 1 hour with a bit of starting stream time, loading up. So it was actually 50 total minutes. Um, but I was discussing a lot of things in the beginning and in the middle and now at the end. So technically those times add up between the 27 minutes of 27, 28 minutes of actual game